Hey guys, welcome back to the video. In this one, we're gonna be learning about Daemon threads. So before going into the video, I would appreciate you guys liking and subscribing the video and feel free to comment. So let's go into the topic. So first, let's see what do these Daemon threads mean. So Daemon threads sometimes some threads actually have to run in the background so that the user doesn't see and everything else, or sometimes to even store in the databases and everything. So that's what daemon threads actually mean, and they are used for. And to write daemon threads, the syntax for is you have to import the threading module, not the underscore thread module, because that doesn't work for this one. But there are different ways if you want. So this is how you can do it. This is probably the easiest way you can do. So this is the first thing. You have to have a thread module, and then have something like threading.thread, and then have your daemon property, which is gonna be set to boolean, which is true or false. So that's what actually boolean mean. And that's the syntax for writing. So let's say you also have a function. So you have your code in a function. You can just keep your target just like that, and then place a comma, and then that's it. So anything is fine, and if you have arguments, you can just add it. So that's how these daemon threads work. And daemon threads also come in multi-threading because it's kind of like working with threads, right? So that's why it comes under multi-threading. And now daemon, let's see like the purposes of the daemon threads. So daemon threads are used for many purposes, like create a file and save in their logging information when they logged and everything. So that's what log information mean, and how much time they spend inside the file and everything. So that's how this thing works. And also daemon threads are also used to save the data automatically, like not manually but automatically into the database in the background. So whatever I say, the examples are inside in the background, and we literally can see or access something. It's already running in the background. And also remember, like if a running thread is found as daemon, like when you set the thread into daemon while a running time, so it's gonna basically raise a runtime error. So I'm gonna say what I mean by it in the example. So let's see an example first using these daemon threads. So first I have to import the threading module, and I'm gonna have my threading module, and then also from the threading module I have to import something called current thread. So I'm gonna import current thread right now. So let me just import current thread, and then that's it. And then also I'm gonna import time to show you guys the difference, and then I'm gonna have my function. So basically this function is gonna check if daemon is true or not. So it's gonna basically check if daemon is true or not. So first I'm gonna have my time.sleep so that I can show you guys the difference. I'm probably gonna wait for 2 seconds, and then have my code right here. So this is my variable which is gonna store the current thread. So let me just create that. As you see, I have a variable that stores the current thread. And now I'm gonna print this. So this is basically gonna say if the daemon is true or not. So daemon, and then I'm gonna have if it's true or not. So let me just type comma and then just type the thread dot daemon, so that I can check if it's daemon or not. It's gonna return true if it's daemon equals true, and it's gonna return false if it's false. So we never specified if the daemon is somewhere or not, but this is where you can specify the daemon is true or not based upon your wish. So you can set the daemon to true, or anything is fine. So I'm gonna have thread equals threading.thread. So I'm just gonna set threading.thread, and then have my target, which is my function check true. That's how you do it. And then have my daemon equals, and then have a boolean value which is true or false. So basically I'm just gonna keep true for now, and you can keep anything you want. So as you see, I have true right there. And now I'm gonna start this thread so that it starts, and then it's gonna give us the output, or it's not gonna give us the output. And also, by running this code, the main thread already finishes task, so it have to wait for the subthread, right? So that's why I'm gonna use time.sleep. Else it's gonna print us a runtime error and something, so we don't want that. And then I'm probably gonna wait for 4 seconds until the subthread finish, because that's a max. I guess the subthread takes time. So if I were to run this, it had to print us if it's true or false. So let's wait for 2 seconds, and now as you see, daemon is true. So daemon is true, and then it exited out of the code. So that's how you can check if daemon is true or not. And also you can do many things with Daemon. You can work with files, do everything. So this is the basic thing of what you do with Daemon. And also you don't even have to like use here Daemon equals true. You can use it anywhere you wish. So I can even use it here. I'm gonna show you guys how you can even use it there. So first I'm gonna say how would you use SetDaemon. So first you have to have something like this. So you have to have your variable dot SetDaemon and then just like that, and then have a parentheses with is boolean. So as you see, demonic, and have a boolean value which is true or false. So I'm basically gonna say true, or yeah, let me just type false this time. So that's it, and then I can just run this code. So if I were to run this, so let's just wait for some time. As you see, it's just giving us a warning that it's changing. As you see, Daemon is false, and that's how this thing works. And you can change anything inside the Daemon. And remember, I'm gonna say you one main thing that people make mistakes on. So first I'm gonna delete this part of the code, and then also you can I'm gonna keep here what I mean by people make a lot of mistakes. So this is where the runtime error comes. As I said, whenever it's configured or found to be the Daemon thread, it's gonna give us a runtime error. So I'm gonna just use this thread dot Daemon equals true, and then have just like that, and then that's it. So I can even have a SetDaemon, so anything is fine. And now let me just run this part. So if I were to run this, it have to give us an error because we are not doing the code correctly, because it's a active daemon. So as you see, you cannot set daemon status of an active thread, and that's how this thing works. So you cannot set the active status of the daemon because the current thread, which is this one, which is already set to be Daemon right here. As you see, Daemon is true. And also I forgot to mention in the before example, it just override it so that it printed as false. So as you see, you cannot set the active Daemon to be false or true, because I'm accessing the current thread, which is the subthread for me, which is thread. I can name it thread 1 anything. So this is the thread, and it's already checking, which means it's already running, and that's why it said us cannot check an active status of daemon thread. So that's why it gave us an error. And now I'm gonna be even showing you guys many things you can do with Daemon. So even you can just put this before the Daemon. So let me just put this before, and let me just put this after. So this still gives an error. So actually it doesn't print this first. So let's just wait for some time. As you see, you cannot set Daemon status of an active thread. So it just printed as the Daemon first. So let me just go to the top. As you see, Daemon thread is true because I already defined here. If I wouldn't define, so let me just like not define it right there. So I'm just deleting that part. So now let me just run this back again. So if I were to run this, it's just gonna give us an error because we are setting the active thread to be true or false. For us, based upon it's true. So as you see, you cannot set the Daemon status of an active thread. So that's why you cannot set an active status. As I said, if you didn't understand, you can just replay the video again and again so that you would understand. And that's it for today's video. See you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.